What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, I'm Kaylan. I am 25 and I film a lot of entrepreneurship, lifestyle, and productivity content. And welcome to part 2 of April's monthly reset routine. If you guys haven't seen part 1, definitely make sure to go check that out. It was the April budget with me. Part 2, which is today's video, is going to be goal reflecting, goal setting, and monthly favorites. So I do just want to say, I know we are a little late into the month to be resetting for the month of April. I am filming this on April 7th. Ideally, I would like to have these videos up the last week of the previous month, but obviously that didn't happen for part 2. But I've been trying to shift my viewpoint when it comes to even like budgeting, goal setting, and just looking at it like it's better late than never. We're only 1 week into the month. We still have 3 weeks left to go. If you guys haven't reset yet, or if you're doing it now watching this video and you are late too, trust me, you're not alone. We're doing this together. I know we're not the only ones. And if you guys are a little bit more on top of it and have already reset, this can still apply to you. You can get your goals out. We can kind of go through our goals together and you can see, what you've accomplished or what you've done to achieve your goals, 1 week into the month. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys are new here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe down below, grab your drink of choice, your coffee, whatever it is, and let's do our goals for the month of April. Okay, I have my laptop here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my goals. I figured we would switch it up and do it on the couch today. I feel like goal setting is a little bit more laid back than budgeting. So I wanted to be comfy, have a coffee, and we can set our goals together. Okay, if you guys watch my monthly resets, you guys know how much I love my spreadsheets. I have an online Etsy store. It's called Press Reset, and I sell, online budgeting tools on there. And I've been trying to kind of build it out and have more monthly reset tools. So I just finished a goal setting sheet, which is really exciting. It is an annual goal setting sheet. So you have a place for your annual goals and then you have a place for your monthly goals as well. I'm really excited to finally share it with you guys. I will have it linked down below for you guys in case you guys want to check it out. And it does, if you guys have the budget template that goes along with this, it does also match that. So you guys can have a matching budget sheet and a goal setting sheet. But we're gonna start off with the annual goals. So these are my annual goals for 2023. So this is the annual sheet. So you obviously have your annual goals here, your goal progress, your quarterly check-ins, which we're gonna also do as well since it is April. The first quarter of the year just ended, which I think is really important to do too, just to make sure not only are you focusing on your monthly goals, but you're also focusing on your annual goals too, because I don't know about you guys, but once I get into my monthly goals, I tend to neglect my annual goals. So this is just a nice way to kind of keep you focused on that. But we're gonna start over here with our personal goals. So my first personal goal is to read 12 nonfiction books. So my idea for this was to read 1 a month, which, to be honest, you guys, I have not read 1 nonfiction book. It is on my monthly goals to start 1 this month, but this is something that I definitely want to make sure that I do. So I definitely need to stay on top of that and pick it up. We have learned the fundamentals of trading options. I'm not going to go into this too much, but I definitely want to learn how to start trading. Devin, my partner, trades options, and I think it's so interesting. I've tried to learn before. It's very, very complex, and it's very challenging, but it's definitely something that I really enjoy watching him do, and I think that I would really like to. So I definitely want to learn the fundamentals of trading. I want to take an online class for business law or coding, get a second round of Invisalign maybe. I actually got Invisalign 2 years ago and my teeth, I made the mistake of going the cheaper route. I went to a place, they had really good reviews, but they were significantly cheaper than other places. And so I decided to go with them. My teeth are still not, they're probably 75% of the way there, but they're still not 100%. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year because Invisalign is very expensive, but it's on one of my goals to at least look into it and see, if I do want to do it again or not. And then the last personal goal that I have is take 3 vacations, which we already have 2 vacations planned. The first one is actually next month. We're going to Punta Cana. And then we're actually going to New York over the 4th of July because that is my birthday and it is also our 10-year anniversary, which is crazy. So we have 2 really fun vacations planned. We want to plan 1 more for the fall. Moving over to health and wellness goals, honestly, I don't really have a lot of goals really this year for health and wellness other than just finding a consistent gym routine. That is my biggest goal, is to just get to the gym consistently at least 4 or 5 days a week. And I've done that since the first of the year. So I'm really proud of myself for that. This is the most that I've worked out in a long time. So far we're good on that. But other than that, I don't really have any very strict goals for myself when it comes to health and wellness, other than I just want to move my body a lot more and just find a consistent workout routine that I really enjoy. Financial goals, I have a $10,000 income month. Keep $10,000 in my emergency fund and max out my Roth IRA, which is $6,500. And then the last section that I have is for business or content goals. This is obviously where you could do career goals if you wanted to. If you guys are new here, we do have an online business through Amazon's platform. So we sell through Amazon FBA. I include that in my business goals. I also include content creation in my business goals. And then I also include Press Reset, which is my online Etsy store, my business goal. So we have a few different like business content goals in here. But I have create a successful personal brand around business. When I took a little break from YouTube, I was really trying to find my why. Like, why am I uploading? Why am I just taking you guys through my days? And the reason why I feel like I was having so much of a struggle with this is because I just felt like my content wasn't unique. Like, I'm just making the same content as everybody else in my niche. And so I was talking to Devin about this and he was like, well, what do you have that's unique to you? And that's definitely being self-employed and running a 7-figure business. I just decided from that I really want to create like a successful personal brand where I'm really providing value and I'm not just uploading just like random content. I really want my content to have a purpose, and so I've really been trying to incorporate more value into my videos. In my April monthly reset, the part 1 of my budget with me, I incorporated a money chat at the end just to talk about credit cards. Every month it's gonna be different. For the goal setting and reflecting, instead of talking about like my favorite TV shows or my favorite movies, I wanna talk about my favorite books and then also my favorite lesson learned or my favorite quote that I heard. Anyways, yeah, so I want to create kind of like a successful personal brand around that. Not necessarily business, but like just providing more value. Hit a $300,000 month on Amazon. That's obviously sales, not profit, even though one day it will be. 1K followers on Press Reset. So like I said, I do have Press Reset's my online Etsy store. I did create an Instagram account for it. So if you guys want to go follow that, I'll leave it right here. It's just at Shop Press Reset. I haven't posted on there in like 2 or 3 weeks just because I'm in the process of rebranding, but definitely make sure to go follow that. But yeah, I want to hit 1,000 followers on there, which is definitely a big goal for an account that's like not a person. Create 5 new products for Press Reset and start a private label brand, which is on Amazon. So private label is when you actually like create a brand yourself rather than selling like another brand like Dixie or like CeraVe or something. So these are my goals for 2023, my annual goals. Overall, I think they're very attainable, but they also push me out of my comfort zone a little bit more. And so I try to make them as measurable as possible. The thing with goal setting is that you're supposed to follow the SMART outline. I learned this in college, I think, but it's very, very useful in goal setting. I'm gonna look it up really quick. So I actually pulled up the SMART method here so that way you guys can double check your goals and make sure they follow this outline. For the most part, I would say that mine do, but this is just basically the outline to make sure that you have quality goals you can actually achieve. So you wanna make sure that your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Overall, I would say that these goals definitely follow the SMART method, but like I said, double check your goals, make sure that you actually add some numbers in there so that way you know when you hit them. Moving over to April goals, I actually already went ahead and set my goals and we're gonna go ahead and walk through these. The first goal under personal goals is wake up at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, and every single monthly reset, I have set this goal pretty much. Wake up at 7:15, 7:30, 7 a.m. Just because I am not a morning person at all, you guys, and I'm trying to be, because when I get up early, I love being up early. This month we're gonna set it at 7 a.m. Next month we're probably gonna do like 6:30 because ideally I would like to wake up at like 5:45, 6 a.m. Read 1 nonfiction book, like I said. We're gonna start with 1. I definitely need to pick it up. I'm gonna have to have a few months where I read 2. But for this month, it's gonna be read 1 nonfiction book, and we're actually gonna go through what book that is in the book section. Look into grad school or an online course. So this kind of goes with the annual goals. So I always try to make sure that my monthly goals somehow kind of align with my annual goals. It obviously doesn't have to be every single month, but like I want to look into grad school or an online course so I can start deciding if I'm going to take an online class, you know, for business law or coding, or if I'm going to go back to grad school, which after looking at the prices, honestly, I really don't think that I'm going to go back to grad school, especially being self-employed. I just honestly, I don't know if the degree is worth the money, but I definitely think the knowledge is. So that's why I'm considering just an online course. But I definitely want to do that this month. And then moving over to here for health and wellness, I have to go to the gym 5 days a week, take my vitamins daily, and then only 1 coffee per day, which this is my second. But for the most part, for this month, I've actually only really had 1 coffee a day. My financial goals are only buy coffee on the weekends, which I've been good about. And if you guys watched my budgeting video, I did mention that just because I've been spending way too much on coffee, which is just, it happens every single month. But I decided to actually like make a goal for myself to, and like kind of restrict it to only coffee on the weekends. Gives me something to look forward to, and I can make coffee at home, you know, during the week. I need to chill on the coffee, I need to chill on the Starbucks, so we're only gonna buy it on the weekends. And then I want to put $500 into my savings. Over here for business and content goals, I have hit 4.5K on YouTube, which we are, or 4.5K, 14.5K on YouTube. I was gonna make it 15, but that might be a little bit of a reach. We're at 13,939 when I'm filming this video. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. Upload 4 YouTube videos, which is obviously just 1 a week. Upload 4 Instagram posts, and then sign 1 meaningful brand deal and launch 2 new colors for Press Reset. I personally like the colors, but just in case other people don't, I also want to launch 2 other colors of this. So these are my April goals. So I did include a daily habit tracker, so you can obviously, you know, track yourself daily to make sure that you're achieving your goals. And then once you guys start to check them off, you can see the check here. It'll say what percentage of the way that you are there. And then you have little progress bars. So you're halfway there, only a little bit more left, and you did it. Way to go. I love spreadsheets, and so like little things like that just makes me so happy. I think it's so cool. And then you also have a weekly to-do list and then a monthly reflection, which right now I don't really have anything to put on my weekly to-do list. Okay, we went through our annual goals. We went through our April goals. I think that pretty much wraps up the goal section for April's monthly reset. I say this all the time, but if you guys don't already, set some goals for yourself, even if they're just only 2 or 3 a month. It really does help you just like stay focused and on track for a month. Like I said earlier, if you guys are interested in checking this out or checking out Press Reset, I will have a link down below. But now that we're done with the goals, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the books of the month. Okay, so I have 3 different books to show you guys. So the first one is going to be the book that I read during the month of March, and then we're gonna talk about 2 others that I plan to read. So the book that I read during the month of March, listen, you guys, I know you just saw the cover, but you guys are gonna be like, Kaylan, you just now got around to reading that? Yes, I did. The book that I read in March was It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. So I know it came out, I had it pre-ordered for October. I just got around to reading it in March. And if you guys haven't read it and you guys want to, skip past this or like mute it or whatever, because I'm not gonna give anything away, but I'm just gonna give my thoughts and opinions on it. I honestly was a little disappointed with it. I thought It Ends With Us was one of the best books that I've ever read, like 5 other million people out there, but I really did think it was such a good book. So I had really high expectations for It Starts With Us. Overall, it was a good book. I mean, I still read it in like a week or 2. I didn't think that there was a lot of spiciness or anticipation. I do like how it explained more of Atlas's perspective. However, like I said, I just think there should have been more of like complexity to it, and a little bit more spiciness would have been nice. I'm sure a lot of you guys have read this, so comment down below what you guys thought of It Starts With Us. Like I said, I still think it was good. I'd probably give it like a, I was gonna say 3.5, but I'd give it a 4 out of 5. I would give personally It Ends With Us a 5 out of 5, and this one I'll give it a 3.75 out of 5. My book of choice for April is a nonfiction book, so it's not as exciting, but it's the 12-week year. It says get more done in 12 weeks and others do in 12 months. So it's a book supposed to be all about like time management, productivity. I'll just read a little bit of this here. In this book, you'll discover how to develop clarity and focus on what matters most and a healthy sense of urgency to get it done. You'll learn how to take back control of your day, increase your income, balance the priorities in your life, lower your stress, and accomplish your goals in record time, which, I mean, who doesn't want that? So yeah, I'm really excited to read this. Like I said, I love nonfiction books. It's just like actually taking the time to sit down and read them is where I struggle. Honestly though, this is not a thick book. This next book I have here is called Girls That Invest. I actually started this book last month, in the month of March. I really couldn't get into it that much. I was like probably like 20 pages in, but I did highlight a few things in here that I think are important, but I am gonna try to give it another shot. If I do finish this early, I might start this again, or this might be my book for May, we'll see. But the reason why I even have this down here is because even though I only got to page 20, I did highlight one thing in here that I wanted to share with you guys, which actually is going to lead me to the last section of this monthly reset, which is going to be my favorite thing that I learned during the month of March. Like I told you guys when we were going through our goals, I'm just really trying to talk about things a little bit different than like every single monthly reset. As much as I love to watch them and I love the creators that make them, it can be very repetitive and I get that. So I want to kind of switch mine up a little bit and just add some different segments in here. So this is going to be my favorite thing that I learned, or like just like my favorite piece from a book that I read that I want to share with you guys. This is about money and it's not necessarily something that I learned like a fact or anything, but it's just a different perspective or a different way to look at money. She says, I realized it wasn't wrong to care about or to be focused on money. Money affects every aspect of our lives. It affects our life expectancy, our health outcomes, our access to better resources. It affects our stress and our mental health, our relationships with our families, partners, and children. It affects our ability to enjoy our day-to-day activities. But more importantly, it affects our freedom, our choices, and what control we have over our lives. So yeah, that's a quote in the book that I just thought that stood out to me. I think it's a good way to look at money, and it's not bad to be focused on money. It's one thing to be greedy and to be money hungry, and that's when it's a negative, but to be focused on getting money is not a bad thing as long as you're enjoying other aspects of life as well. But once I read a little bit more of the 12-week year, I will try to like highlight 2 or 3 different sections and share them as well, so that way you guys kind of like get some insight as to what I'm reading, and I can kind of fill you in on the important parts that really stood out to me. So anyways, I think that wraps up this the second half and finally all of April's monthly reset. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said in the beginning of this video, if you guys haven't already, definitely make sure to go check out my budgeting portion. I am running a giveaway in it. It will be ended, I'm so sorry, by the time I upload this video, but every single month I am going to be doing a giveaway on the budgeting portion of my monthly reset. So make sure you guys go check them out. Make sure you guys subscribe, and next month you could potentially win a budget spreadsheet and a gift card. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and getting reset together. Like I said, it's not too late to get started. If you guys are just now resetting for the month, you're not alone. Obviously I am too, and we still have 3 weeks left in the month, so it's not too late. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.